Hey guys, time for another installment of Success with Stacy. Today we're going to be talking about nurses listening carefully. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but when we talk about the patient satisfaction, what patients rate as the most important thing to them during a hospital stay is, did my nurse listen carefully to me? That influences everything else as far as the patient satisfaction goes. So I'm going to give you a few pointers on what you can do to increase your patient's perception that you are listening. And I want to kind of just talk a little bit about what nurses listen carefully looks like to the patient. So as with most communication, the number one thing that I typically start off with, because it's so important in any type of communication setting, is body language. Are you leaning in? Are you sitting with the patient? Those types of body language interactions that we can show that the patient that we're listening. Are you looking at them? Are you giving them eye contact? Are you nodding your head in agreement or understanding? And also you can even tell the patient, yes, I understand. Just give them that verbal affirmation, nod your head, kind of reflection. Are you doing any type of reflective listening? Maybe you might just say, okay, so what I'm hearing you say is XYZ. And that just lets the patient know that you have actually heard them. Maybe the patient is asking you for a CT result and you're not able to give that. Follow through is so important to our patients. If you can just tell the physician the next time the physician rounds on the patient that the patient was asking about the CT results, and then when you go in with the physician to round, say something to the patient like, Mr. Smith, I know you had asked about your CT results, so I made sure and I told Dr. Smith about that. So just follow through. And finally, honor the patient wishes. If the IV pump going off with the patient is really irritating to that patient, make sure you're doing your hourly rounds. Make sure you're checking that IV pump. If the patient indicates that it's really important that he get good sleep at night, make sure that you tell the patient, okay, I'm going to be checking on you every 2 hours at night, but I won't wake you up unless I absolutely need to. Honoring those patient wishes. So I hope some of these things were helpful. If you have other things that you do to increase that patient perception that you're listening to the patient, share them with me, share them with your coworkers. We're all here to learn from each other. I thank you guys for everything you do for our patients, and I hope you have a great week.